southern border.
Because you can't build a wall high enough to keep out a vaccine. The vaccine can stop the spread of these diseases. If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway. And to get hot, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. What happened?
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts. What a stupid son of a bitch. Justice, sorry, as a bug. Speaking of the environment.
That we deal with WHO the right way. That in fact, that's when things began to change.
We need to work again with Canada and Mexico as neighbors, not as adversaries. I looked at it anyway. That's what I think my plan. I know what my plan does. Estimated 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk. That's why I've made it a priority my entire career to work closely with you. From the time I got to the Senate 180 years ago, as well as my tenure as vice president. Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. Hey, everyone. I'm Joe Biden's husband. Well, you should vote for Trump. You should vote for Trump. Come on, man. How many push-ups you want to do here? China is going to eat our lunch? Come on, man. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. I got them $1.9 trillion relief so far.
Workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
No, shush. Because we cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me. We can only reelect Donald Trump. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. Why? You're getting nervous, man. He gave me permission to touch him. By the way, this is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh, no, this is you switched on me. From 15 to 45 billion a year. Give every single teacher a raise to the equal raise of getting out the $60,000 level. When they need to bring you're going about to meet if you haven't already. There's no doubt about them staying oiled and lubricated.
Mr. Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become President of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become President of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president. And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president, the president will die. The president will die.
The president will die.
And the woman will become president under the law or Constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen, and I think it'll probably come sometime in the next 4 or 8 years.